How y'all doing today? I'm Kaze. Welcome back to the show today. Go eat some food by the bay. Make things out of clay. Like it's the 5th of May. That's all I gotta say. Hey. Yay. So, um, guess this is Hallows Eve. And, planning to do something fun for Halloween. Today I ended up going to a little carnival or a little fair that's in Culver City, and me and the homies we were in it. We were having fun. We were riding some high rides today, and man, woo-wee. It got me up, woo-wee. Like, me and heights, we got a very, very, very complicated relationship. And, we don't hate each other, but if there's ways that we can avoid each other, we will. And, that's something that me myself I'm working through, facing my fears and, um, limiting the amount of acrophobia that is within me, you know what I'm saying? And so I was saying before that I wanted to go skydiving, and I wanted to have fun with that and face some fears that I was also facing today when I went to the fair today. I was having fun with that, and it was very high altitudes. So, and we were being thrown in the air, and we would stay there for a second, and then that would like whoo, and then whoo wee, and I just got a little anxious just thinking about that. And then the whole time I was waiting in line for one of the rides, I was all like, I was anxious and nervous and my butterflies in my stomach, and I was freaking out on the inside, and I was nervous, laughing, and and just waiting to get to the ride so I can experience it. So I can just experience it and stop anticipating and stop being nervous about the anticipation. And man, I don't know, but it's one moment. It's a moment in time, but it's fun though. But when I actually got on the ride, like it was fun. My friend wasn't so nervous, but but once we got on the ride, I was having more fun than he was. I thought I was gonna be hanging on the thing, holding on to the thing the whole time. No, I was having fun. Like, I had my hands up and everything. I was having fun. My feet were dangling, and I could see the sky above me and the ground below me, and we were spinning round and around fast, 80 feet in the air, and like anticipating it before I got on, I was anxious because I realized how high up we were gonna go. And then once I got on it and we started going up, like I didn't even notice we were going up until like I saw the ground rise but above me, but I didn't feel it. And then we started turning and turning, and I said, "Man, this is fun." Like I wasn't like anxious anymore. Like I was actually having a good time. I was having fun, and I guess that's the thing. It's like I guess that's the thing is when you're nervous about something and and you go through and then like the whole time you're anticipating what's gonna happen and you're nervous about it. Then when you come to find out when you actually get on it, like there was nothing to be afraid of, really. So me and my friend we switched behaviors, or we switched attitudes. Like he was cool, calm, collected, waiting for the ride. I was nervous and anxious. And then when we got on the ride, I was cool, having fun, and he was like, "No, no, get me off, get me off." And it was fun. It was fun though, but I guess that's the way of life. It's really not as bad as we make it seem. So oh, I almost forgot the reason why I'm doing this. Y'all didn't think I forgot the A through Z's, did you? So while we were there, we got some good food. It was some good food, and you know, some of the foods that I have on here were some of the foods that I got over there. So it inspired me here. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. Apricots, bagels, churros, donuts, eggplants, funnel cakes, ginger ale, ham, iced tea, jalapenos, kielbasa sausage, lemonade, meatballs, nectarines, oranges, pizza, quinoa, rigatoni, spaghetti, tacos, udon noodles, vanilla wafers, waffles, egg soups, yams, and ziti. Yeah, so like the funnel cake, the corn dogs, the churros. Um, I had Sundays too. I didn't put that on there though, but um, those were all good. Those were all good. Corn dogs, churros. Mm. But I tried to avoid having some of those because if I was gonna go on the ride that I was just describing, I knew I couldn't have like heavy, heavy, heavy food. I couldn't have like the really filling foods because that would not be a pretty sight on a ride like that. And then there was another ride that I went on that I'm glad I didn't eat before. Or I ate way before, but not right before that ride because that ride, it was basically it basically have you go up like this and then like this. It's like this and then like this and then like this and then like this, then like this and then like this and then like this and then like this and then like this. And every single time, the whole time I was on it, that ride was worse than the ride I described before. And I did that one, and I did this one first. So the whole time I was screaming because it felt like I was gonna fall out of the seat. Because the way they had me, we were upside down. We were upside down, going backwards, and we were just like like this, hanging, and oh man, and I was screaming, and I mean I was shouting loud and making a whole lot of noise, and and then I would be laughing, like nervous laughing and regular laughing, because I'm like just it was a whole crazy thing. It's like I had seen it before getting on it, and I wasn't as anxious getting on that ride as I was the one that I described before. So the one I described before, it was called what was it called? It was called Vertigo, and then the one that I'm describing right now was called Kamikaze. So I was not as anxious. I wasn't as anxious anticipating the Kamikaze as I did with the Vertigo ride. I guess the thing is because like we were inside of the thing. Even though we were going up, we were inside of the thing, so we couldn't exactly we could see like underneath us, but it wasn't to that degree. It wasn't to that degree. It was more of going around in loops and loops and going back, and it had us hanging upside down in loops, and it was fun. That ride was fun. Um, but Vertigo, like I was nervous about anticipating it because I was seeing us going. I would see them go up and then spin, and as they're spinning, they're going up more and more, and it starts on, speeding, and your legs are dangling, and you can see below you and above you and everything. You can see everything, and if you're afraid of heights, it's not the best ride. But that was I was more I had I'm not gonna say I had more fun on that ride, but I was more like woo with that ride than the Kamikaze. Because with the Kamikaze, I was like the whole time, like my stomach was flying up and down, like in and out of my chest, up and down the whole time, and I couldn't stop myself from screaming. So, oh my gosh, gave me a whole bunch of goosebumps, but you know, it was fun, and I'm going to not Scary Farm tomorrow, and probably gonna tackle even bigger rides. Whew, wish me luck, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I didn't talk much about the foods, but I hope I gave y'all a good story and described it really well. So, wish me luck. Have a happy Halloween. Don't get into too much trouble, like I said yesterday. Be careful. And we'll all make it out to November in one piece. And speaking of peace, peace.